Have you ever wondered what you'd do with over $200 billion? It's a staggering amount of money, almost impossible to comprehend. But for Elon Musk, it's just his everyday reality. While you might picture a life of mega yachts, private islands, and gold-plated everything, Musk's spending habits are surprisingly different. In fact, he's famously frugal in his personal life. So, where does all that money actually go? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating and often unconventional ways Elon Musk spends his immense fortune. It's not about luxury, it's about a vision for humanity's future. Let's start with what he doesn't spend his money on. In 2020, Musk tweeted that he was selling almost all his physical possessions and would own no house. And he followed through. He sold his entire real estate portfolio, which included multiple lavish properties in California, for over $100 million. So, where does one of the world's richest people live? Reportedly, his primary residence is a small, foldable, prefabricated house in Boca Chica, Texas, that he rents from his own company, SpaceX. It's valued at around $50,000. Think about that. He's traded mansions for a tiny box house right next to his rocket factory. He doesn't own yachts, doesn't take fancy vacations, and his personal spending is minimal. This isn't about hoarding wealth. For Musk, money is a tool, a resource to achieve his ambitious goals. So, if he's not buying mansions, where is the money going? The vast majority of his wealth isn't liquid cash sitting in a bank account. It's tied up in the shares of the companies he's founded and leads. His primary spending is reinvesting in these ventures. Take SpaceX, for example. Musk has poured billions into his private space exploration company. His goal isn't just to launch satellites, it's to make humanity a multi-planetary species. Every dollar invested goes towards developing reusable rockets like the Falcon 9 and the monumental Starship, which is designed to one day carry humans to Mars. This is an incredibly expensive endeavor. Each Starship test flight alone costs millions, and many have ended in spectacular, fiery explosions. But for Musk, these aren't failures. They're expensive lessons on the path to colonizing the Red Planet. He is literally spending billions to build a highway to another world. Then there's Tesla. Musk has a massive stake in the electric vehicle company, and he's constantly using his resources to fuel its growth. This isn't just about building cool electric cars. It's about accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy. The money is funneled into building new gigafactories around the world, enormous manufacturing. Plants that produce batteries and vehicles at an unprecedented scale. Think about the gigafactory in Texas or the one in Berlin. These are multi-billion-dollar projects that create thousands of jobs and push the boundaries of manufacturing. He's also investing heavily in artificial intelligence and self-driving technology. The development of full self-driving is a massive cash sink, requiring immense computational power and data processing. Musk is betting big that solving autonomous driving will not only revolutionize transportation but also save millions of lives. Beyond his main ventures, Musk's money flows into other futuristic companies. There's the Boring Company, which aims to solve urban traffic congestion by digging a network of tunnels for high-speed transport. While it might seem like a side project, he's already invested millions of his own money to get it off the ground, or rather, asterisk under asterisk it. Then there's Neuralink, a company that sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi novel. Neuralink is developing brain-computer interfaces with the initial goal of helping people with paralysis regain control of their bodies. The long-term vision, to merge human consciousness with artificial intelligence. The research and development for this kind of technology are astronomically expensive, requiring top-tier neuroscientists, engineers, and years of testing. Musk is personally funding this quest to upgrade the human brain. But perhaps the most talked about spending spree in recent history was his acquisition of Twitter, now known as X, for an eye-watering $44 billion. This wasn't an investment in the traditional sense. It was a high-stakes purchase driven by a specific ideology. Musk stated his goal was to protect free speech and turn the platform into an everything app. He used a combination of his own wealth, selling billions of dollars worth of Tesla stock, and loans to finance the deal. This move was controversial and incredibly risky. It demonstrates that Musk is willing to spend a significant portion of his fortune not just on engineering projects, but on platforms he believes are crucial for public discourse and the future of information. He saw a problem with what he called a de facto public town square and decided the only way to fix it was to buy it outright. Now, what about giving it away? Musk is also a significant philanthropist, although he's often criticized for not being as public about it as other billionaires. He signed the Giving Pledge, promising to give away the majority of his wealth during his lifetime or in his will. His philanthropic efforts are managed through the Musk Foundation, which focuses on areas like renewable energy, human space exploration, pediatrics, and science and engineering education. He's made substantial donations, such as a $100 million prize for the best carbon capture technology and a $5 million donation to Khan Academy. In 2021, he donated over $5.7 billion in Tesla stock to charity, one of the largest philanthropic gifts in history. However, he often makes these donations quietly, without big press announcements, which aligns with his preference for focusing on the work rather than the public relations around it. So, when you look at how Elon Musk spends his money, you see a clear pattern. It's not about personal luxury or comfort. It's about aggressively reinvesting in his vision for the future. He uses his wealth as rocket fuel, literally and figuratively, to power companies that he believes will solve some of humanity's biggest challenges: sustainable energy, space colonization, traffic, brain disease, and the flow of information. He's playing a long-term game, making massive bets on technologies that might not pay off for decades, if at all. He essentially treats his fortune as venture capital for humanity. While his methods and priorities are often debated, there's no denying that he's not just sitting on his wealth. He's using every last billion to try and build the future he wants to see. It's a stark contrast to the traditional billionaire lifestyle. Instead of collecting art, he collects engineering problems. Instead of buying islands, he's trying to get us to another planet. It's a unique and incredibly focused approach to wealth. What do you think about his spending philosophy? Would you do the same if you were in his shoes? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this interesting, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the minds of the world's most influential people. See you in the next video.